What is a holdover tenant in property lease management? Have you ever wondered what happens when a tenant stays in a rental property after their lease has ended? This situation involves what is known as a holdover tenant. A holdover tenant is someone who continues to occupy a rental property after their lease has expired without signing a new lease agreement. This can occur with or without the landlord's approval. When a tenant remains in the property and the landlord accepts rent payments, this typically creates a new tenancy. This new arrangement is often on a month-to-month basis, even if no formal lease is signed. This means the tenant is still renting the property, but under different terms that are implied by the acceptance of rent. On the other hand, if the landlord does not accept rent and the tenant continues to stay, the tenant is considered to be holding over without permission. This can lead to eviction proceedings, as they may be treated as trespassing. From a property management standpoint, it is essential to clearly define what happens when a lease expires in the original lease agreement. For instance, specifying that the lease automatically converts to a month-to-month tenancy can help avoid confusion and legal issues with holdover tenants. If a tenant becomes a holdover tenant unintentionally or due to a lack of communication, it is important for landlords to quickly clarify their intentions regarding lease renewal or termination. Clear communication can prevent misunderstandings and potential disputes. Managing holdover tenants requires careful documentation and communication. Landlords should refrain from accepting rent if they do not wish to continue the tenancy. Accepting rent can legally extend the lease, which may not be the desired outcome. If eviction becomes necessary, landlords must follow local legal procedures to regain possession of the property. Properly managing holdover tenants helps maintain control over the property and reduces the risk of ongoing disputes. In essence, a holdover tenant is someone who remains in a rental property after their lease has expired. Effectively managing this situation involves understanding the legal implications of accepting rent, lease renewal terms, and eviction rights to protect the landlord's interests and ensure smooth tenant relations.